Hello guys, this is Anagosh. I'm an acrylic artist from India. This is my first YouTube channel where I am trying to grow, and as well I am just trying to show a very basic and minimal path for our new beginners and new learners who want to begin with some complicated blendings, new techniques, and the blending with the new brushes and what color medium they are using. And today we are going to draw a unique concept of the painting, which is, I think it's beautiful and somehow it's different than our regular landscapes or portraits. Okay, this painting is about a girl who is smoking, and there is a cigarette which represents that love kills. So I think you have seen this kind of painting or this kind of representations on Google many times. Okay, but I have already done the sketching on this 12 by 16 black pre-primed stretch canvas, and here the color I am going to use are only three color, which will give you a black and gray or black and white kind of monotone to this painting, because this is a sort of, you can say, monochromatic painting. Okay, here I started with the background coloring first, because this is a black stretch canvas and I just wanted to give you a depth definition to the background. And since it is a smoky environment, so I started using the color gray and white and keep on adding black also, just to give the different shade of the smoke as well as a proper blending to the background. There is another color which I use for only a small hint, and that color is kind of, you can say, just to change the hue of that black shade, and the color is yellow ochre. Okay, and I didn't show it here because it doesn't matter. I just mentioned the color name because I wanted to give a different shade to the girl's skin tone. This video is actually little sped up, so all you can do is one thing: either you pause the video where before the painting started and you can sketch the whole drawing, and then you can progress with the painting speed, or you can do one thing: you just go to the YouTube setting and reduce the speed as per your convenience, and then go along with the step-by-step process. I'm just trying my best to explain it here. This is a very simple drawing. There are nothing much more complication in this drawing part. In this painting I used a white pencil and I started drawing on the canvas directly. So if you are not sure with the proportion of the drawing, you just try your best as much as you can, because keep practicing will make it good, and then it will keep getting better. So I think painting is a very simple process which should give you something as of joy and happiness. And if you keep along with the practicing, and if you keep along following my videos, I will assure you that we can keep growing together as an artist. Here you can see that I keep on adding a little hint of black and more of white and gray just to give the smoke definition, and the round circle pattern which I'm using with the same brush. And just as far as the smoke goes, it will keep on adding the gray shade, but the nearest the smoke is, it will be more of white. For every painting, if you have noticed earlier in my previous videos, I always try to secure the sketch first, because it will not keep blending with the background paints and all, and it will be secured just because you know from which part you have to draw the main character of your drawing. So if it's going with the portraits, okay, first try to secure the sketch you have done with the pencil, or you have used charcoal or anything. I try my best to do it because it gives me a comfortability of according to the background painting and blending and everything, so that it will not get disappear with the background paints, and I know from which center part I have drawn the sketch, or from which angle I need to keep on going with the painting part. So your main character of this drawing is that girl, the nose and the cigarette. Okay, so try to secure the boundary area at least, so that your whole sketch will be secured and it will be easy for you to follow up the next processes. Now you can see that I started doing the nose and the skin area of the girl. So I keep on adding the white, the titanium white, and a little hint of gray, and along with the white I gave a little hueish tone to the girl's skin. So here the part of the yellow ochre has been played, you can say. Okay, so just to give a little bit different tone from the background, because it's all monochromatic drawing, so all you can create different shades of the same color. So the background is already gray and white, you cannot differentiate the skin, the smoke and the background until and unless you are not creating a different shade or the mixing of the color part. So there is no proportion for this drawing, to be very honest. I didn't even tried, I just keep on adding the color just to experiment it. Okay, I just want to achieve it until and unless I'm not satisfied with the color tones, or the which I wanted to achieve for the skin color. Same background, same colors, but a little different from the background. So here your yellow ochre played a different role, and it gives a little yellowish hue tone to the skin tone other than your gray and white. So you can see the difference when the whole skin color will be covered up, and then you can keep on the shading area with gray or black with white, or just keep adding and mixing and everything. So this will give you an idea of how a color, or how the the reflection of the light on the skin tone should be visible from this angle. The whole drawing was very simple. If you ask me, you can draw it as a whole white, and then you can give the shade with the nostril area, the upper lip, and the chin area with the darkest shade of gray, or you can mix the hue of black, white, and little bit darkest shade with the yellowish tone. But here, if you ask me, this painting is it's not complicated. Okay, other than the nose part, if you look around the painting, the other concentrated area is her lips, her teeth, and the cigarette. And whatever the smoke is coming out of her out of her mouth, that should be with pure white, because that is the main concentrated smoke that is coming out of her lips, and that should be on pure white, but it should be different from her skin tone. So I didn't use any other color than white, and I keep on adding layer with the white for the definition of the smoke. And if you ask me for the lips, here I used gray and black as the major tones, and I set the lip shades with darkest area, and I keep on adding white with the lightest shade of the lips color. Okay, but whatever there are thin lines which are giving the definition of the lip skin, you can draw it along with what background color you are achieving, whether if you are giving it a white background or whether it you are giving a dark background. My lip color definition was not properly black, not properly gray, not properly white. It was a mix of all three colors and blending all together, if you say, because there are tones where the lips is looking completely black, there are tones which giving a shaded area of the gray, and there are tones where I keep creating and defining the lip patterns with white and black all together. So you need to imagine it in your mind that whether you should go along with the red color. You can use the red color also, because this painting is monochromatic. Okay, so if you want to give it a contrast look, you can go along with the darkest shade of red, whether it will be your vermilion hue, or you can give it a cadmium orange or cadmium red mix all together, or you can keep adding red with black, so it will give you a darkest shade, and then you can keep adding with the thin lines with cadmium red. But since it is a like monochromatic drawing, I chose to prefer it to keep it in a simple colors with all three colors which I used previously. So I chose to keep it in the same definition, and my lip color was mixing of all three colors, blending properly. If you look around the painting, I keep on blending and blending and blending. There are nothing more secrecy or nothing else to achieve here in this painting, because this is a very simple painting. And for the cigarette bud, I chose to add the little hint of yellow ochre just to define the filter bud area. Okay, and for the ashes tones, I used more of a gray, so that it will give you a look of the proper ash, even though if it is in a same color with the background. Okay, so just let me know if you have achieved it same pattern, or if you have used the other red colors or any other colors for the painting, because I think that will look very much beautiful. On the lip part, I started using with the gray color first as the base definition. I keep on adding the marks black for the shadow part, and for more definite lip segment I was using the titanium white. So overall of the proper blending and the brush technique, if you see, it will give you an impression of a lip gloss or a lipstick, but with this the proper monochromatic tones only. You are not adding any other bright or yellow colors. This is the thing which I was mentioning earlier, that you need to imagine your base color first, whether you want to go with the same colors or whether you want to give a contrast definition. I keep on adding white and keep retouching with black to give the shadow part of the lips and the more prominent definition of the lip skin. Okay, so whatever the segment, the fine segment I was drawing here, I was using this round zero brush, and I was keep retouching it with white, gray and black from one by one part. You can see the upper lip and the lower lip segment is more prominent now. painting is almost finished, and you can see that with the proper blending and proper using of only 3 colors, you can create different shades. And even though it's a kind of black and grayish monochromatic drawing, but still it gives a beautiful way to represent this girl smoking her cigarette. And as you can see that it represents love kills. Maybe she is in her very painful emotion of losing her love or something, but still I enjoyed drawing it. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you have any question or if you have any suggestions, just do let me know in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your query, and just keep drawing and keep painting. It gives immense happiness to me. I hope you will find your joy with paintings too. Bye bye.